everyone, this is Dr. Supreet from Department of Commerce. So today we'll be talking about double taxation relief. Since in income tax we always say that no income can be taxed twice. That means whatever be your income from whatever source, it cannot be taxed twice. So in order to provide a relief for the same, there is this provision which is available under section 90 and 91 of our Income Tax Act 1961, which talks about our double taxation relief. Now, since we were talking about unilateral relief under your section 91, and what are the conditions that makes it eligible to an assessee that he can invoke these your provisions under your section 91. So after satisfying all those conditions, the relief is being worked out. If you fulfill all those requirements, then definitely the relief will be worked out. So what is the method of working out how the relief is to be computed? So first you will ascertain the amount of your doubly taxed income, and it will be comprising of such income that has accrued or arisen to the taxpayer in the foreign country and is subject to taxation in the country of your residence also, right. But always keep into mind that it will never ever include the income which is deemed to have accrued or arise to the taxpayer in India. That means what? That you will be talking with respect to only that doubly taxed income जो आपकी बाहर से accrue हुई है, arise हुई है, बट आप उसकी बात नहीं करेंगे जो इंडिया में accrue या इंडिया में arise हुई है, राइट. बिकॉज अगर वो इंडिया में accrue और इंडिया में arise हुई है, दैट्स एन इंडियन इनकम, करेक्ट. We are talking about your foreign income which is accrued, arisen outside India, which is received or deemed to be received outside India, right. So that will be a foreign income. So we are talking about that foreign income which has accrued outside India and that is subject to taxation in India also, right. So with respect to that doubly tax income, you will first compute कि आपकी doubly tax income कितनी है और उस पे कितना आपका taxes लगेगा, right. अब उसके बाद when you compute that, you will see into that whatever being the taxes that being levied into India, right, that you will also take into consideration, that is your Indian rate of taxes, and आपको foreign में कितने taxes उसके ऊपर लगे, that being your foreign rate of taxes, right. So after ascertaining the amount of doubly tax income, you will be looking into that, okay, it is the income that has accrued to you, to the taxpayer in the foreign country, and now it is subject to the taxation in the country of residence also, right. Now on to the next go, you will do what is that amount of your doubly tax income, जितना भी आपका compute, जितना भी amount आ रहा है, computation हुआ है, you will find the income tax which is calculated at Indian rate of taxes and rate of taxes of the foreign country. Now let us suppose again to Mr. X, some income around let us say 7,50,000, it has arisen to him outside India, and 1,50,000 is the roughly amount of TDS that being deducted onto the same in the foreign country itself, right. So 150 is being deduced from the same and 6 lakh is what you get, but your total income is your 7,50,000, that is your gross. Now you have Indian income also, right. So when, how would you take that unilateral relief का benefit is, first you would include both your Indian income and your foreign income. You will avail 80C to 80E का U का आपको जो भी benefits लेना है, you deductions लोगे, जो income आएगी उसके ऊपर आप आपका Indian rate of taxes के हिसाब से जो भी threshold है आपका slab rate है, उस हिसाब से you would compute your taxes, right. Similarly when computing your taxes, you would see, let's suppose आपका 20,000 taxes आया है, 1,50,000 let's suppose कुछ आपकी income ये थी और 750 वो थी, तो 9 लाख के ऊपर roughly let's suppose 20,000 taxes आया. So you will divide 20,000 by 9 lakh multiplied by 100, you will get your Indian rate of taxes, right. तो जो Indian rate of taxes आएगा और जो foreign rate of taxes था, जो आपने 1,50,000 as TDS दिया है 7,50,000 के ऊपर, right. So 1,50,000 divided by 7,50,000 multiplied by 100, you get your foreign rate of taxes. So दोनों rate के taxes आ गए आपके पास, Indian rate of taxes and foreign rate of taxes. Now relief will be granted by allowing the taxpayer a deduction from the tax liability of an amount equal to tax calculated at average Indian rate of tax or amount of tax calculated at rate of that foreign country, which is your foreign rate of tax, on that doubly taxed income whichever is lower. That means what? आपने कंप्यूट करा, आपका कितना डिडक्शन मिलेगा, वो कैसे कंप्यूट होगा, आपकी टैक्स लाइबिलिटी जो बनती है इंडियन रेट ऑफ टैक्सेस के हिसाब से और जो फॉरेन रेट ऑफ टैक्सेस के हिसाब से, दोनों में से जो भी लोअर होगा, राइट, यू विल गेट द relief for the same under section 91. So you either pay it as per Indian rate or foreign rate, but that choice is not open. That choice will depend on to whichever rate is lower, right? So there being a upper condition onto the same. So as I discussed, what is your Indian rate of tax? That is the tax which is determined by dividing your amount of Indian income tax after availing all the deductions of any sort of relief which is due under your provisions of the act, but before providing any relief for your section 90 and 91. So that means what is, आपका इंडियन रेट ऑफ टैक्सेस क्या बना, आपने अपनी इंडियन इनकम को इंक्लूड करा, फॉरेन इनकम को इंक्लूड करा, जितना आपका GTI आया उसमें से आपने डिडक्शंस दी 80C से 80U अगर आपने कुछ कंट्रीब्यूट करा है, उसके अलावा भी अगर आपने कोई marginal relief लिया है या any other sort of your release that you have taken benefit of, you take that benefit, but that Indian rate of taxes will be computed before allowing for any deduction under your release which are available under section 90 and 91. Maybe you are having income from two different nations, so you would never take into consideration the relief already availed under section 90 and 91. You will only take your income, Indian income tax, right, and rate that is applicable as per the method discussed, and that will be your Indian rate of taxes. So the taxes that you get onto that, both the income being included and availing for the deductions, and the amount of taxes that you get onto the overall income, so that is your Indian rate of taxes. So you compute the income on Indian rate of taxes or the foreign rate of taxes. Foreign rate of taxes are your rate of taxes of the foreign country, which may be income tax or by any other nomenclature that being used for the same, maybe super taxes, right, or the tax deducted at source, right, as per the provisions of that law which being enforced into that particular nation. So thereafter deduction whatever being there you have taken, so deduction of all relief dues, and then you divide by the whole amount. So in our example, when we say that okay, the person is having 7,50,000 as the foreign income and 1,50,000 being deduced as the TDS, so it will be your 1,50,000 divided by 7,50,000 multiplied by 100. So in that manner you get your foreign rate. Now you would see आपका average rate of Indian income tax क्या है और आपका foreign rate taxes कितना है. Whatever be the lower of the same, that will be taken up as a you could say relief out of your total income, right. So basically we invoke section 90 when we go for your ADT agreements. That means when we have these double taxation avoidance agreements in place, and we invoke your section 91 only when there being no such sort of your agreements with the other nation, and you invoke the provisions of your section 91 to claim the unilateral relief. But before claiming those reliefs, you should be very much clear that you are abiding by the guidelines, the provisions of the act. If you not being a resident in India, if there being not any income which has accrued to you, or you not paying the taxes onto that foreign income, then there is no point of invoking your section 91 for unilateral relief, right. And these reliefs are basically to provide in a true manner a relief, so that the person does not develop that intensity to avoid the taxes. So that habit of avoiding the taxes is not there, because you know that if you already paid the taxes in the other nation, you will be given a benefit into your nation, because we go by that again the basic principle, no income can be taxed twice. That we have to certainly keep into mind, whatever be the case, or whatever being the scenario. If we have already paid the taxes, we are not supposed to pay the taxes on that particular income again. As you see into your income tax also, for any normal individual, you see that your TDS being deducted from, let's suppose you earn some source of income from any XYZ source, and TDS being already deducted onto the same. So what do? When you pay the return, when you file the return, so you claim the deduction, not the deduction specifically, but you claim the amount of taxes that you already paid. So that being your advanced taxes ka segment. So advanced taxes may, you would say that automatically it will show you into your 26 AS also, your AIS also. So government has that embedded system, digital network, through which you are able to easily track upon कि आपने already किस sources पे, किस टैन नंबर पे, हु वाज द डिडक्टर, कितनी अमाउंट के ऊपर कितना टैक्सेस पे ऑफ करा है. सो the our system is such integrated that it automatically reflects upon that what being the deductions, what being the income that you earn from multiple sources, and what being the taxes that you paid at different points. So you may avail the benefit of all those taxes that you paid earlier only, right? So अब जब अपने tax liability निकालते हैं, आप देखते हैं कि जितने already आपने advance taxes pay off करे हैं, you claim for the same, you get the credit for the same, and rest balancing amount जो आपकी होती है, you pay additionally because you get the credit of the same. Now, let's suppose आपकी tax liability arise ही नहीं करती है, what do you get is, you get the entire amount of taxes that you paid in advance as a refund, right? So that way jitna smoothen up आपका system, in case of an individual who is resident in India hai, similarly to a person who's, let's suppose, is having the income from foreign also, similarly same sort of benefit is provided to them, so that they should not suffer, whether there being agreement, whether there being no agreement, but they should not suffer. That is what is the intent of the government, so that our individuals should not suffer at all. They should get the relief, and relief in such form that that feeling of avoidance of the taxes should not arise, right? Because they should be well aware about that, okay, these being the taxes that I paid in foreign with respect to that income, okay, I will avail the benefit, I will get the relief for the same. I am not supposed to pay the taxes onto the same twice, right? So that sort of help this DTR provides, and double taxation relief is really a very interesting topic, because it enlightens your mind that sometimes people are into this dilemma that, okay, we have already paid the taxes in India, or let's suppose in foreign country, now again are we supposed to pay the taxes in India, right? The answer is no, no, you can avail for your DTR. Many people who are they are into maybe into different nations, they earn the income, they remit it to India, and sometimes being unaware, right, they pay the double taxes onto the same. So today's topic was more oriented towards to educate about the DTR, which is a very relevant section, and especially in present context, in the world of your this globalization, in this era of globalization, where people are crossing borders for different source types of employment, and maybe for different types of activities, and they may be having different incomes generating from multiple sources. So they should be aware about, and they should be sort of relaxed upon that, okay, there being the provisions that you can refer to, you need not to worry about that, okay, I already paid taxes there, now I'm supposing to pay here also. So this sort of a miscommunication or confusion is there. So by this very, I would suggest, please go through the list of ADT agreements that India is having with various other nations. It is easily available onto your Income Tax India's website, right? And you can scroll upon, you can see into that what being the different nations with which India is having the ADT agreement. And again, you know, if there being no provision of ADT agreement, then also how can you take the benefit of your unilateral relief, right? So that certainly avoids all sort of your confusion and the dilemmas that come into place when we talk about double taxation, agreements or double taxation relief, because basically these reliefs are there to ease out the structure and the ambiguities which were earlier prevailing, because now with the digital or the online filing of your return, you get that, the system is such integrated that you have those chatbots also which are duly activated onto the income tax website. Plus additionally you have the support system via email also, and otherwise you get that option of, there being multiple questions which will be help to you. So okay, if you will be applying for that option of relief now, they will be asking you multiple questions, and by answering to those questions you will automatically be able to compute your amount of relief, right? You need not to even manually compute that much digitalized our system is. तो जब आप return file in करेंगे वो automatically trace on करके map on करके दिखा देगा 26 AS में आपका कितना amount है, AIS में कितना है, कितना आपका foreign sources है, कितने taxes आपने pay off करे हैं, and automatically when you answer certain questions that are applicable under the section, it will, and you answer it with the dialog boxes that are given at the point. So you will be able to compute your these amount of relief. You need not to get into that manual processing which was way back earlier it was operative. Now it's being very digitalized, you can easily go for it, and it will make the entire process very smooth, right? So now hardly it takes much time to file your return, and the minute you file your return, it will within few days it will get processed and you will be given an acknowledgement of the same. So this is sort of an interesting topic, kindly go through the same. Maybe in future also when you will be having some income which is arising from foreign source, you will be able to know about that, how can you avail the benefit of this section, and how can it it may help you out saving a lot of amount. So thank you, all the best.